Hey everybody, welcome back to Exploring Hogwarts Legacy. In our last video, we did everything to do with the Great Hall, which is sitting right through those doors. Well, kind of, there's an antechamber to get there. But we did everything Great Hall, a little bit of the Grand Staircase, and then everything in and around the entrance hall and the dungeons. So I figured we'd start kind of where we left off. Just wanted to note the detail in just the house points, vials, or hourglasses, whatever you want to call them. Gryffindor is very kingly, very regal, very English kind of royal. Moving into Hufflepuff, you have that same motif with the flowers and the plants that we have in the common room. Ravenclaw is very imperial, very eagle, bird based, and then Slytherin, of course, snake-like, very patterned, that sort of thing. There is one hint here, so we're gonna steal that. But then we will move straight into the Grand Staircase. So we already did everything to the bottom there. That was the Hufflepuff common room, the kitchens, and the dungeons. So we'll go up one. I mentioned these puzzle pieces yesterday. This was the upper level of this arithmetic or mathematic puzzle. It'll give you hints based on this blackboard, and then you do the math problems to solve it by twisting the single question mark and then the double question mark. The double question mark in this case is on the level below here, so you kind of have to go searching for it. But you go forward, and you have the option of going up or down, typically not on this level, but this direction. If you take a left, now we are moving into the One-Eyed Witch passage area. You can actually go through this. This is Harry's secret passageway on the Marauders map to Hogsmeade. You can do it during one of the quest levels, but I don't think you can do it in your own free time. No, you cannot. Just a regular hallway here, very library, wooden-esque. And then you get into the faculty tower. I don't know if you guys can hear the microphone in my controller, but that purring you hear, there's cats everywhere in Hogwarts. And of course you can pet them. Why don't we pet them? Otherwise I'm going to get people in the comments obnoxious about me not petting this Siamese cat. There's that purring noise. And my cats are actually in the room with me, and they're going crazy at the noise right now. More paintings. Is that the Queen? No. Okay. For a second, I thought that was the Queen. There's Peeves. Peeves will show up every once in a while. He and Nearly Headless Nick are really, I think, the only characters from the normal series that we see in Hogwarts Legacy because of the time difference. Let's go down first, and then we'll explore this tower going up. Today we're doing everything to do with the Grand Staircase and the quad area, courtyard, and the towers surrounding it. So sticking with this very library-esque, wooden, old, almost medieval type European style of architecture here. I haven't figured out this puzzle yet. I'm not sure which spell opens the map puzzle. This door here is going to lead to one of the bridges. I mentioned that there are a lot more bridges in this game than there are in the films. So we'll go back inside. We're just sticking to this area of the castle today. Just a lot to look at, a lot of cool details that you can go and take a look at yourself if you're interested. We will continue through here. There's Nearly Headless Nick right there. Sometimes you can interact with him. It's looking like they're not going to let us. This is a bathroom again. This one more standard. This is like the troll bathroom where Hermione was trapped in the first book and film. This mirror will occasionally talk to you. This is one of those level 1 locks that I don't have access to yet, but we will check out back here. This is, I've been calling this Gryffindor Tower or Gryffindor Hall because of the color scheme, but really what this is the suspension bridge entrance tunnel. So there's the Owlery back there. This is the suspension bridge you see in the Goblet of Fire, where Harry's chasing, or rather the dragon is chasing Harry through. But we will go back in. Like I said, it's got this very 7-pointed star design, red and gold. Nothing there, nothing there. But that's all we have access to in that direction. There's a door here, which leads to the quad courtyard itself. So let's do a little exploring here. Here's one of those puzzles I've already completed. This is just a storage closet with a level 1 lock on the chest. I'm guessing that's just an inventory chest. The quad, we never see it in the films, and in overlay shots, it's literally just a paved courtyard, but here they've added a significantly greater amount of detail. Here's the quad entrance from above here, and you go in, and they have trees and levels and all of the sort. But you have this hydra fountain or dragon fountain here. A lot of gardens that I mentioned in the last video. Statues and the like. This leads back to that garden behind the Great Hall that we explored in the last video. Go check that out if you're not sure what I'm talking about. There's the Great Hall there. I don't remember how many entrances come off the quad itself, but we will go back down to that door that we were just at the bottom here, just to stay with where we were so we don't get lost on ourselves and have to backtrack through the video. Like I mentioned, not a lot of entrances or exits into the castle from the quad itself, but backtracking here, we're back. I've been calling this the whale corridor, just so I remember where it's at, and it leads back into this library type area. It's not the library, but you know what I mean. It's got that very Oxford feel to it, what with the wooden decorations. Did we already check out here? Yes, this is one of those bridges. You'll see ghosts running around, chasing each other, all that sort of thing, but we will go back up this staircase and continue all the way to the top of this staircase. Let me note this. This is kind of cool. It's this toad here, or frog rather, and he will spit you into this this closet that you can just explore. There's nothing really going on here. There are some chests that you can discover some inventory items, and then it's got this door, which is that door we saw above the staircase. And I will jump out. I'll lose a few health points, but that's when you saw us coming down earlier where that door leads to. Continuing back up past the frog statue, we entered through here, but we're going to go all the way back up these stairs here. And this leads us to the Gryffindor, not common area, obviously, but kind of a Gryffindor landing. So you get to the top of the stairs, and there's the fat lady. It's always very different in the films. It's inconsistent in the films, but there's the fat lady, obviously. And then if my character were a Gryffindor, we would have access there. But as I do not know the password, I am not able to get in there. So let's go back down these stairs then. This qualifies as Gryffindor Tower then. Staying back in this area. Can't really see out these windows. Occasionally you can see fun things out the windows. We will pet this cat as well. There's that purring noise again. I have the sound for the game turned off right now. All of the sound you hear is coming out of my actual PlayStation controller itself. Back to the grand staircase, then we go. I think we should go up rather than down, so the staircase is going to just appear for you. We'll stick to my right shoulder and go all the way to the top here. Or we'll go all the way to this top here. A lot of paintings, a lot of Easter eggs that I haven't really got a chance to check out yet. And then stairs continuing to appear for you. I've already opened this door here, but that's another one of those puzzle doors that give you chest and inventory items. Haven't found Fluffy's the passage on the 3rd floor yet, but going up here, this leads to, I believe, the trophy room. So you have suits of armor. That is troll armor there. It actually gives you knowledge about that when you do Revelio, and it shows you one of those field guide pieces. And there's plenty of field guide pieces in here that I haven't discovered yet. So let's do Revelio. One here. And I thought I saw one right here as well. Just give you indication on some of the stuff in the game, or some of the trophies in the room. So this is the trophy room. We see that in Philosopher's Stone, specifically the movie, when Harry discovers his father was good at Quidditch. Herbology Award, very cool. But this is just a circular tower. It's got a lock here. I don't know where this leads, but obviously we don't have access to it now. And then you just have the armor hall here. We'll go back downstairs now. It's a long hallway. Long hallway. Like I mentioned in the last video, you do have the option to travel by flue powder to any of the locations you've already been at in the game. So you'll see green flames all over here. I have explored all of the castle that I can so far. Going back down these stairs. Stick to my right shoulder here, and we will continue to go up the center spire. This is the very top of the grand staircase. This is as high as you can go. And there is that guy right there, which I will light. And then Accio the piece. And now we have another piece to the field guide. So that's as high as you can go. There's really nothing further. There's not even like a locked door. But we've already been through there. That's the trophy room. So let's go back downstairs and stick over my right shoulder here. That's the easiest way I can remember where I'm going or what I've done already, is to follow one direction specifically. So let's continue to go down past the center spire. Now to the outer spire, or the outer wall, I should say. Past the Ben Franklin looking picture. That almost looked like McGonagall for a sec. I thought it was an Easter egg. This here is going to lead to Ravenclaw Tower. So obviously blue and the runes on the side. And again, my character is not a Ravenclaw, so I will not have access to their common room. We will discuss that in a later video. Another one of those hidden passageways here, and then just a Ravenclaw landing with kind of this blue-green wallpaper. We'll go up first. Again, I apologize. I apologized in the last video for the spiral staircases. If you do get really dizzy easily, this game does occasionally give you a bit of a headache. This is the top of the Ravenclaw Tower, and there's the entrance. You have to answer a riddle, but we don't even have access to that right now. Although we could do Revelio and take a look at this field guide page here. Using logic and reasoning, poised by the Eagle Door Knocker. And that noise you hear is my actual cat, who is watching me do this right now. So say hi to Sebastian. We'll go back downstairs here. That's as far as we can go as a Slytherin character right now. Stick to the right here and go down the stairs. And I can't remember where this leads to. So this is a bit of exploring and rejogging of my memory. Just a landing at the bottom here. And I believe this leads outside. So this is another one of those bridges. This is a covered bridge. And there below, you can see more bridges. That's the Transfiguration Corridor down there. One issue that with the game that I mentioned in my last video is I don't love how high some of these balconies are, because you really have to crane your perspective knob to check them out. But there's the viaduct right there, and the entrance courtyard there, and that's would be the Great Hall. But we will stay inside and move back to the grand staircase. And Sebastian's really talkative today, so I do apologize for background noise. He just wants to say hi. Nothing here, just more portraits. Yes, Sebastian. Back through this Ravenclaw corridor. I do like that the colors kind of give you indications of where you're going, specifically with the houses and their common rooms. We will take this back down then. I'm guessing, I haven't been there yet, but I'm guessing this is a secret entrance to something that one of the quests in the game will lead you to eventually, but I have not gotten that far with this character. Stick to that right shoulder. Let's go down now. We have not gone down in this direction except to lead to the dungeons. But then, of course, we are back where we started. So, if we go all the way down here then, all the way down, we follow this spiral. And this is an entrance then to the dungeons. So we have basically seen everything. Let me pull up the map here. If you click your, at least on PlayStation, if you click your center button, it'll pull up a map of Hogwarts. You also have a map of Hogsmeade and a map of the greater world here. Hogsmeade is up north. And then there are also some villages down south that you can discover. But there's the castle and the Quidditch pitch there. So far we have checked everything in the Great Hall section. And now we have just checked everything in the Grand Staircase section. So I think next time we will check out this, the south wing here that's leading to the wooden or the covered bridge and the owlery. And then also later on, we will check out the grounds, the Quidditch pitch, and everything to do with the library annex, the central hall, and the bell towers. But for now, that's all I have. So thank you very much for watching. We will continue this series very, very soon, hopefully within the next week here. But in the meantime, check out our other Exploring Hogwarts Legacy videos and subscribe to the channel while you can. We will see you very, very soon.